For now, it's time for the funny Squid Game challenge.
Funny Squid Game challenge.
To put on the funny Squid Game banner.
I'll join in here in a little bit. I'm in the middle of a boss fight on my game.
You're fine. It's just now beginning anyway, so it gives us, time to get set up anyways. You're good to join, Ethan. This one is a very simple challenge. It's just Turf War. They don't have to worry about, the rank modes or anything, because this is just Turf War, but with a bunch of Reefslider. Let me just update the info here. I'll just use the last one, that'll be easy enough. Let's see, what was the title of this again? Reefslider Rally. I also need to take away those tags. Not doing Splatfest, not doing Splatoween. Get both of those out of here. There you go, fixed. Here we go. Time for challenge mode. Everyone's favorite. Limbo. Favorite limbo. Let me just put myself online. Dude, I'm happy. They already announced the next one. It's Duel of Dynamic Duos. Like, oh my god. I done that one already. So I get a break.
I get a break from content.
And it's great because it's one of my least favorite ones. At least in solo queue. It might be a lot more fun with an actual team. But when I played in solo queue, I hated myself. It was a horrible challenge by yourself because people just didn't really know what to do, it felt like. Oh, let me do my dailies real quick here. And then I go in challenge mode. How many more speakers until I'm done with speakers? Inexorable Griller. That is an interesting title. I thought I said exotic griller for a second. Like, is that a Sister's Location reference or something? Like, alright, sure. Alright, so, Reefslider Rally. Who gets 2 petrol fins and is ready to ride? Literally every player in this challenge. You can only use weapons that come with a Reefslider Special. Special gauge will fill up quickly all by itself, and only primary abilities enabled, secondary no effect. And as the name implies in the challenge, you're only allowed to use Reefslider weapons, which means a total of 6. The Dreadringer, Undercover Brella, Aerospray MG, Dapple Dualies Nouveau, S-Blast 92, and the Dark Tetra Dualies. So, I like 3 of these weapons. The other 3 are a little more I mean, Dapper Dualie Nouveau is pretty good. I'm just not very great with Dualies. But if I gotta play one, I would play with Dark Tetras instead. Undercover Brella, I think, speaks for itself. This is still one of the worst weapons considered in the game. It's still really hard to use. Aerosprays are weak. It kind of also speaks for itself. There's a reason why they did this in Turf War, too. It made sense. I'm going to start with some Dreadringer. And then for abilities, this is only primary that are enabled. Doesn't really matter all too much, especially because the special gauge is going to fill up really fast. So, nothing about the special gauge I really need. I'm probably just going to go with something like this. I think this would be good. Cool with the gear? Yeah. But I'm not starting the challenge just yet. I wanted to start it with a solo queue just to get the weapon spread out of the way. So I can understand why they did not do this for like Splat Zone specifically, because that ink radius says it all. A lot of maps you can cap the zone really easily with this, so I can understand why I didn't do that. Turf
Yeah.
War makes the most sense for this. Well, the other rank modes wouldn't really work. Maybe Clan Blitz, but even then you drop your clans when you use the special. So it has its downsides. I might also, like, for now, I'm gonna play my stealth shoot build, but I might actually swap my shoes out for something with a faster jump. I also forgot I still have the Halloween tag on. Like, spooky in November. Oops. May change it when I open up the lobby for you to get into, then, Matt. For now, I'll be spooky.
Really spooky.
Yep, I'm gonna hear a lot of those reefs. I expect this. Like, it does fill up fast, even without, like, special, like, charge abilities. Who needs a special to kill them? I'll just do it on my own. Surprised that actually still killed. That reef was nowhere near me, but sure. Reefslider moment. That's gonna be happening a lot in this challenge. Off! Reefslider moment. Literally right about ready to use my special too. Very chaotic. Like, we were losing there at danger, and now they're almost at danger. This is like a very back and forth kind of situation. I'm not too surprised all these special team pops. And this has like deceptively large range too. Oh my god, I got 2 sharks at me! Yeah, I think this one I might actually swap to like a quick super jump on my shoes just to get out of here faster. Seems like it's gonna be really valuable for this.
I need my shoes.
I almost fell off. Like Shiver. Ayo.
Someone's still bitter.
Did you see the replies when the Splatoon NA Twitter posted the results for this last Splatfest? It was nothing but the Shiver fell off picture.
Oh, Shiver fell off.
Everyone posted the same meme.
Shiver fell off. Shiver fell off.
Like, everyone posted it. It's like, man, you can tell the community doesn't like her. Problem I have with this bucket is that it's essentially a 3-shot, which in a way kind of makes it one of the weaker sloshers, but I'm making do. That's a lot of dualies. I think people are more comfortable out of the air spray or the dualies in this. That's probably what I'm going to be seeing more, if anything. that feel when I literally was moving. Took him one out. Nice. I mean, it was the arrow spray of all things. I had time. Ah, Reefslider moment. I think I would have been better off just still attacking with the Dreadringer.
Shiver fell off. Shiver fell off.
Oh, of course I kill him after the fact. Good looking out of that situation, buddy. Come on, he's like one. Got him. Ironically enough, I think it is actually safer to jump in the derby. Okay, foot and mouth movements. As soon as I jumped, I saw him die. I was like, well, this is GG's already. Can't really fix. Kinda stuck in midair, and it's gone. Yeah, only problem also with this challenge, one of the masses is Brian Murder Springs, so you blink and the tides turn instantly. It's that small. That feel in this stage is like, oh, this is not the tricolor layout, because it almost looks the same. It's like they barely did anything this last Splatfest to make it bigger. Dude, I cannot believe just how bad it was. Like, this Brian Murder was probably one of the worst maps we had for tricolor yet. Now, let me try S-Blast for a little bit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm glad we're playing Mahi. That's a weird thing after like the past year, but this Mahi's actually good now.
Yeah,
Actually
they changed it up, didn't they?
Yeah. Now, you'll see when you play it, but this map actually has Run and Breathe now. They made it a lot bigger. Like, it doesn't look like it right now, but it is bigger. Oh, I actually got pushed in the water. That's a new one. I meant to do that. Free win. And then I got a lag shot. Oh my god, this Brella lag. Oh, what is happening with this dude?
Oh gosh, I saw that just now.
Yeah, that was like a big moonwalk. No wonder why I was dying to that guy a lot, because of stupid internet connection. That still hit me from up there? Okay. Oh, freestyle moment. I was even doing the short range mode just because I knew I was gonna die. Man, can I run into a game with someone who's not playing McDonald's Wi-Fi? Then it can actually be a challenge. The challenge is just trying to find people with decent connection.
You're asking for that in 2023? How could you?
I know, it's such a weird concept. We still haven't evolved since the 90s yet.
And don't make fun of my internet, please.
Your internet is better than like half the people you run into in this game, to be fair. And it's funny to say, because it's cell phone internet, technically, mobile hotspot, and it's still better than half the people you see.
Yeah.
That's the sad state we're in this country. Yeah, it's ironic how aggressive they were in that match when they had two undercover Brellas, one of the weakest things in existence. Didn't help one of them was so laggy. I kept on dying from his shots like through walls. Eva 1, Eva 2? Okay, someone likes some Evangelion over here. Good revenge. Okay, we're going for that special power up just to make their blast bigger. Like, it's already kind of big enough. I don't think I need it any bigger. You're not dead yet? Yeah, that's what I thought. Go away. Oh, it wasn't direct. Good. I missed. Now to move it in. Yeah, that's about right. Hang on, did everyone die? Alright, into their base now. And Brian Water, why you have to be the size of an actual thimble? Of course. That's about right. I ran to a dually. At this rate, my comeback has been active for a very long time. Keep on dying. And it's really not helping to use a blaster in here when everyone has dualies that can shoot you very fast. You have to get a good shot.
So many reef sliders.
And that's GG's because they're in our base. And it's at the 10-second mark. Classic turf war moments. God, I hate this map at times. And by times, I mean all time.
All times.
I don't want a
Yeah.
single game yet, and most of them like have been like this. I'm thinking Brine Water. It's just too small. Like, look at all that dead space on the sides. They could just make it ever so slightly wider, and this wouldn't be a problem. I'm going dualies myself. I'm going to go the darks. Because I'm having a problem with the blaster. I feel pretty okay with Tetris. I'll leave comeback on. I'll just go with nothing but quick respawn. That'd be helpful here. Having quick respawn is helpful here, yeah. Since we don't have the sub abilities, though, it's like you gotta really think it's worth sacrificing one of your three mains, or even all of them. It depends on the weapons. I think a lot of the dualies are fine with just nothing but quick respawn. A lot of them aren't really that gear dependent. Especially like this kind I have. Like the Tetras are really not gear dependent at all. I can do nothing but quick respawn. Had a feeling, but that's fine. Okay, they're dead. That's good. But this. Fine, we'll come right back. Didn't really do anything, so quick respawn active. Oh god, it's the Dreadringer. It's like I was hoping one of the aerospace fell on my head. Oh, come on, I was literally sliding. I saw that, I pushed forward.
Boom.
Dude, where'd you go? I was literally staring at you. How did you run?
McDonald's Wi-Fi. I tell you what, man.
Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, you literally ran me over. I actually didn't get killed from the pop.
Okay, double kill.
There you go.
Triple
Got another. That was
almost a
I
wipe
did not
out.
realize I was that close. It didn't look like it, but I couldn't tell all the action. Oh god. Yeah, that's about right, man. The only problem is also spawn camping is super easy in this one because of how the Reefslider works. People are gonna pop when they see your icon. God, and the explosion radius, I swear, is deceptively large. I'm not in it, and yet that still counts as a 125 damage one. At this point, I'm just chucking bombs and trying to paint because there's really nothing else I can do. That gets us out of danger, but still no victory. Yeah, that's... ugh. If this power is actually 4 digits, I'll be surprised. That was really bad. All 5 games were horrible. That's higher than I expected.
Yeah, that's a lot
I would
higher
give
than
that
I
a
thought.
10. I would just flat out give me a 10. Like, I tried hard in the end to do that push, and that's, I think, what gave us about 10% more ink.
That map is just bad.
Yeah, it's way too small.
Yeah.
Like, look at where I just popped that at 70, and yet I keep on dying in that range. So it's like, it's very deceptive when you die, too. You take one little thing of damage from something, and you're just pretty much dead. Keep on going. God, nothing but just popping sounds. So much of it. I got out tetrad. Had a feeling. Although I didn't think I took enough damage, but I was close enough for the 125. Deceptively large hitbox, I swear. Yeah, I was like, I'm surrounded by 3 players. Why? You all have better things to do than to murder me. Oh, what? What? Okay. Nice shot. Seriously, didn't even see the bullet come out of the gun. Getting hit with all the problems here, I see. Look, I know it's a bad quirk, but could you not do the humming music? It's hard for me to get sound cues.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, at least I got enough left for this. I don't die. Okay, I cannot believe I killed you. You're down. You're down. It's actually going a little bit better than I thought. Hey. Silence. Nothing but silence needed. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to do anything when I get down the ground. Yeah, bad throw of a bomb, apparently. That got us 0.5 ink. Oh, finally. I didn't think that was a win.
At least you won.
Finally, yeah. That did not look like a win at first. I got 2 hours to win 5 games. Out of the first 5 raw losses was not a good start. To be fair, my roll is probably nothing but crap, I think, right now. Oh, yeah, it's stickers. That's pretty garbage. Dude, that feel when carry. I did not realize I got 12 kills, but it kind of needed to get 12 kills while the game ended. Yeah, I'd definitely say so far the fan favorite is using a dually of some kind, because I've seen more dualies and aerosprays, which I've never thought I would see that in Turf War. Aerospray has always been like the fan favorite Turf War gun, no matter what the game.
Oh yeah. Booyah bombs all the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for whatever reason, let's just buff that. Even though everyone already is sick of it. Oh, he's gonna walk into my autobomb. It's like, ah, he is the local idiot. Not the local, I don't local idiot. Oh, there's a second guy. I'll just focus on the one. I did not even see that second one. I only saw the first reef. Sacrifice not in vain. Please kill him. Dude, man, this one undercover keeps on just putting down mines. Like every 2 steps there's a mine.
Come on, you guys got this. I believe in you.
Gotcha.
They got that person.
Oh my god, that couldn't activate faster. Okay, I don't care where I jump it as much as a dually, as long as it's not 20 reef sliders going off. Because I can just dodge all the way. Coming in. Don't mind if I do. Water's fine here, I hear. That's a victory. Because we pushed them in near the end. Although they were doing the same in our base, apparently. Dave, you noticed that? Not enough, though.
Still, you guys won, though. That's good.
I hate when I'm pushing in the enemy base, and then someone did the same back at ours. Like, well, that's just apparently a waste of everyone's time.
That's just like... Yeah, basically. God, this cutscene's so long. I'm sorry. I just finished my boss fight literally like half an hour ago, but the cutscenes keep going.
Sick. I don't know if you're gonna have time at this rate, based on how long the cutscenes are.
Well, it's okay. It's not a big deal if I miss out a little bit. Yeah. Well, I just beat a major story boss, like a super important story boss, and now there's a bunch of lore dump right now, and it's like, oh jeez.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like a Monolith Soft game.
Monolith Soft, yeah, that's Monolith Soft for you.
This is the one mode where Undercover Umbrella is actually good. It might be. Because I can actually protect myself from the Reef Slider. Unfortunately, it's still a wet noodle, even in close combat, for whatever reason. Oh, what in the world was that? The suction didn't even... Okay. I didn't even think that suction was gonna go off yet. I thought I had another second. Thank God. I got the assist, which means my shield's back. This is unironically Undercover's best mode right now. I cannot believe this is actually working.
Keep it up. Undercover brother. It's better when everybody's kind of
finally looking for. No.
It makes sense, and like, you know, when everybody's kind of almost on the same playing field.
Yeah, most of these weapons aren't really that strong. The strongest is probably S-Blast, but in this mode, you don't really get to use Blast too much.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really struggle. We were still alive. I was trying to get away from the Reef Slider. That's 2 assists. I'm gonna blow out the shield in time. Dude, if I was able to kill that guy, I got the shield back, I could have reslided and killed this dually. This is so close. I'm doing it this time. I mean, this game definitely just sucked horribly because of the Prime Water moment. It was way too fast of a turnaround. Like, when 3 of us are down, that's more than enough time for them to evade.
I saw you jump in a location and there was like 2 people going at me.
Yeah, that's why I put up the shield, because with the shield I can at least put out something to protect me. Problem with your dually type specifically you're playing, Ethan, is that you have to be super close to even kill people, so your situation I can always tell is dire. It's like, if I jump to you, it's like, either I gotta roll out of the way with a dually myself, or have a shield ready. I was prepared, but I didn't realize it was gonna be that chaotic. Never know until you're there. Man, and in my life. Man, that escalated quickly.
At least Mahi's better.
Yeah, this is actually a good map now. It's, you know, it's funny to say when this is bigger than Prime Water Springs, but this was the smallest map of the game that update hit. Had a feeling. I'd still, like, the thing I hate the most about this thing is that even close range, you do like 40 damage. Like, why is Undercover so weak? Like, close range, it should be doing 50, not 40. And this thing has never been buffed. Once. And I mean, once. Like, from Splatoon 2 to Splatoon 3. Both games. No buff. It's been eating it for, like, 4 years.
Maybe the developers just hate it like Smash hates Greninja.
Dude, there's, like, a lot of questionable things about balancing, because there's so many things that just haven't really done. Yeah, they'll randomly buff or nerf this one weapon because, I don't know, point flip. It's been weird. Like, the update cycle on this game, I think, has been kind of weird. There's been some really good stuff, but also really non-impactful stuff, and that's all we get for a patch.
Yeah, the Stamper, for example. Why'd you do that?
I mean, I actually understand why they nerfed it. I think they went a little overboard, but it did need some kind of nerfing because it was very powerful on its own. It's got a lot of indirect nerfs, too, because of certain things, but it's gotten an indirect buff because of Zipcaster. Yeah, I had a feeling. My God. I feel when I think I would do better right now on an arrow spray than Undercover Umbrella. That is definitely a sentence. That thing is also weak, and yet this thing hasn't really killed a single person yet on its own. And we have a disconnect, because of course we did. Well, and my life definitely ended his game. My God, man. Really having the Splatoon experience in this challenge, that's for sure. Nothing but bad matchups and problematic teammates, especially if they're going to disconnect. Special spam. Although that's kind of the point in this one. Bad map design. It's like, man, getting hit with all the... Why we played this game again? I honestly don't know. Why did I put 800 hours in this again? I don't know. I just did.
It's because it's like, oh, we gotta do a challenge. It's gonna be a fun time. I say that every time I do a challenge. Then I realize,
exactly.
oh, it wasn't a fun
We
time.
were looking forward to extra work on Saturday, gonna immediately hate it after 5 minutes.
Uh-huh. But at least we're gonna do extra work on Saturday, so. At least, you know, extra work that aren't they predetermined?
Yeah, they're predetermined
Aren't
waves.
those the predetermined waves?
Yeah.
So by the time
I really like both big run and extra work. They're always a lot of fun. Not very much of a downside of those, in my opinion. The Splatfests have like kind of a major downside after a while. So once you get your max rank, you're kind of just like, yeah, I'm good. I feel when I think this is gonna be better. That's the same.
And my life definitely did end his game. You were right.
Yeah, it's stupid. Guy took his name a little too literal.
Gosh.
I'm using the restroom.
You look, disconnects happen. Why do you guys even play the game if you're gonna disconnect? Why? Just why? Really? Just why? Lester? Lester? It's okay, buddy. Did he really go? Lester? You better get back in your game, buddy. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, he's back. I saw the camera moving.
I wasn't kidding when I said I will go. Because of that alone, I knew I had enough time. You don't even have to do the hand wash skip. 100% of that.
I was gonna say, it's like, you better wash your hands, buddy.
Like, 100% completion. Not a maniac.
God, I finally got past that stupid cutscene. I'm so sorry I didn't join with you guys tonight.
Oh, I can't believe they killed. I mean, that's a typical Monolith soft thing. The cutscenes are long in the actual game, not surprised.
I forgot about how long that gosh darn cutscene was. I should have done the battle fight. I thought I had enough time. Here I am, no. Learning the hard way.
I think you have enough time any RPG. I think that just says it on its own. RPG, every time. Yeah, I think that was a given of... You're dead. I gotta try to super jump at the base when that's happening, because I think that might be better. Okay, worth it. God. Fighting dualies is hard. Always will be.
Dualies are just annoying to deal with. Especially when they dodge around like maniacs. so hard to anticipate them where they're gonna.
Yeah. Okay, didn't think that was gonna hit, but he was a little further over. Hitting you with a casual.
I think you guys won that.
I think we just did, yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, are you kidding?
What?
It's not? Oh, for God's sakes. 0.3. If we ink that top area, apparently. God, why do I play this video game for over 800 hours again? It definitely doesn't like me tonight.
Well, some days you're just off. Some days you are. I mean,
What's available in the rank mode again? Clan Blitz, all is better than this. Oh, it's that bad, huh? Yeah.
he's having turf.
It actually
turf
is.
moment.
It actually is in series right now. So
Turf moment.
Clan Blitz, Flauna Heights, and Mahi Mahi. But Mahi is one of his better maps too, so that's saying a lot.
He used all our skill in Splatfest, and we won because of it. Hey, you know what? It doesn't help you're using weapons you guys don't use normally.
The problem
what I
I
mean?
have, honestly, is half of the weapons in this are really not that good to begin with. They're kind of weak.
Exactly.
Arrow
That's
Spray
what I'm
is weak.
saying.
Dreadringer has its moments. Freaking, like, in general, like, Undercover, it speaks for itself. Like, half of the weapons are wet noodles. So you have to rely on your special. Wake me up when Tatty Cooler challenge. That way we're all on a sugar rush. I guess I can go use the bathroom again. Because it's again a disconnect. Because, oh my god, man. Seriously, all the bads tonight. Normally, these challenges aren't really like this, but tonight's been kind of a mess.
I even, like I mentioned before, I said, why do you even bother playing the game if you're just gonna freaking disconnect for 5 seconds of the game?
Yeah, it's like, if
Seriously.
there's an actual internet problem, sure. It definitely sucks, but sure. But the ones that actually rage quit, yeah, what's the point?
At least it stopped bleeding. I was worried. It scared the crap out of me earlier when it was doing that.
I'm gonna disconnect and score in the end. 44 to 47. Oh, classic. Game, I swear. That's definitely a latency difference there, if that's the case. Let me at least change my banner while I'm here. Getting off the spooky one, that's just irrelevant now.
It's not spoopy time no more. Mariah Carey got it defrosted, so we all have to, you know, run.
At this point, she didn't even get defrosted. She broke out of the ice. It's like, no, she wasn't supposed to come out yet, but yes, she found the like, ice pick. Chiseled her way out. The only thing I haven't used yet is that Julie Nouveau. Might as well, just to round out the weapon list. What I like about these, at least, is they got a very fast dash, but their range is pretty bad. Like, it's not even 2 full lines. Like 1.5. Wish someone snuck in some soda. That would be nice.
That would have been nice.
We all come back like in an instant.
But no, they were like, no, we can't have Tacticooler in the challenge.
No, it's only Reefsliders. What did you think that meant? Okay, and dumb. That can't blame the game on that one. That's just me being stupid. No good reason. Just brain turned off. You know, I got a reason. I was wanting to activate comeback fast there. Totally intentional. Not trying to cover that up, I swear. Oh god, man, that's a pit of blasters. But one's not firing, the other one can take care of the rest.
Tomorrow was Friday.
Yep, that is the day.
Yeah. Didn't seem like it, but I had a weird week this week, man.
Nice double. No, I tried to dodge her all the way by calling the wall. On spawn camp. God, I don't even know which Reefslider killed me. There was like 6. I did not even realize he was gonna fully commit. I thought he was popping behind the wall. Come on, Agent 3, move in. I'm coming with. I really hope that was a comeback, because I don't know about this one. It was all very back and forth. We might
don't know about that
one. Back.
I think you got it. I think
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Like, even the end, especially, probably gave us 5 points.
There was more green than orange that I saw on the map. I was like, yeah, you guys got that. At least you guys got that. Hey, it's time to go for a new catalog.
I'm gonna stick with the Dark Tetras. These have been my favorite so far. You know, I did pretty good in that last game with the others. It's just too short range, in my honest opinion. Kind of like the longer range. How did I even do with that?
Oh.
Yeah, 11. Compared to my last one with the Tetras. Yeah, it's about the same.
This is random, but I wanted them to tell you I didn't know about this. Apparently the guy who voices Mario and Luigi and Wonder is also voicing Wario in the new Move It game.
No, okay.
I didn't know he was.
I guess that makes sense.
I didn't know he was doing all 3 of those. I wonder if he's gonna do Waluigi too whenever they eventually get him in the game.
I wouldn't be surprised because it's kind of like with Martin A. He pretty much voiced all the human characters.
I wonder if he's gonna voice the babies too, if that's the case.
Yeah, Martin A also voiced the babies. Who knows?
Shoot, did Nintendo find another Martin A, like actual like person who could do all the voices? That's actually surprising. I figured that they would have spread those roles out, but I guess he has good enough, you know, reach. A lot of people say they don't like his Wario, which I'm just like, no, whatever.
You gotta give it time.
It's his first time probably doing it. He'll get better as it goes. You know, Mario wasn't the greatest when you first heard him. He got better as
Jason
time goes
Griffith. I think that's one of the best like rise to stardom kind of stories for some like modern VA with cartoon characters. Everyone did not care for his Sonic until like near the end. Everyone loved his Sonic by the end of like Sonic Unleashed, Black Knight. So his start was bad, but it ended really high. It can change.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like, just give it time. It's literally one WarioWare game. Okay. give him a little bit to kind of spread his wings a little bit. I really am looking forward to. I really hope he does a good job because I think he did a good job from the samples I heard from Mario Wonder when I played it a little bit. I only played the first level of it so far.
Yeah, I want to play it here soon. How does the multiplayer work like that? Because I think it's supposed to be you can interact in the same worlds and our players not proper co-op.
Yeah,
it's like a different form.
It's not proper co-op in the sense of like New Super Mario Brothers, where you actually can actively, you know, hinder each other in a way. It's more of the characters that you play in are ghosts, but they can help revive you if you die. And they can actually help revive you from a certain point if you need it. Like, they could put like a little play stand of themselves in like a real hard to reach spot. So if you fall off the ledge, you can ghost back up there. Because the way how the multiplayer works is instead of bubbling like a New Super Mario Bros, you turn into a ghost. And you have to touch another character in the online to revive yourself without wasting a life. So
I wonder how that works if you try to combine with local as well, because I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah. I don't know if it is or not either. I'd have to see. I think you can play. I think you can play local. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, like I don't know if you can do local and then go online with it. That's the only question there.
Like a lot of people I've been seeing, really, it's kind of funny. A lot of people say, like, especially I've been seeing online, it's really wholesome community from what I gather. It, like, people are actively trying to help people find secret collectibles and levels by, like, showing them where they're at and everything. And I was like, that's really nice. At least, you know, people are trying to actively help each other. It kind of reminds me of when Wind Waker HD had them tingle bottles, because
when that first released, people were actually kind about the tingle bottle system. They were sharing a lot of images you couldn't get after a certain point, just for people to get their figurines.
100%, the 100% figurine quest. You know, it's stuff like that. I'm like, that. You know, it's nice to see that stuff, and if that's the case, and a lot of people are saying, surprisingly, the online is a lot better than most of the other Nintendo games because of that, because of this. I was like, that's saying a lot, really.
Because, like, one, can you really think of any Nintendo game that does have major connection problems? Because it's like, you can probably count those on, like, one hand, unfortunately. And two, the fact that it's that wholesome, people are helping each other, it's a very, like, back and forth community on just, like, supporting each other's playing instead of just trolling is rare. No matter what system you talk about, what game.
Well, it's kind of funny, too, when I really think about it, is like, I think this system works because one thing that always bothered me about New Super Mario Brothers playing co-op and stuff like that is, like, you had people that actively tried to just ruin the experience for you by just, you know, picking you up and throwing you off a cliff and whatnot.
No, yeah, you'll have those griefers in your group.
Yeah, and I really didn't care for that. I'm like, granted, if I'm playing with friends that know better than that, then that's good, at least, you know. I guess in a sense I was kind of hoping the experience was kind of like Mario 3D Worlds Online.
Yeah, because they actually made a full-blown Mario game co-op online, and yet Mario Wonder doesn't have that kind of same functionality, so makes me really think on that front.
Yeah, it works, but I don't know.
It's not the same.
It's different. It's not the same, but it's different enough that I'm willing to try it. I guess in a sense I just wish I could just have played with you, like locally, you know.
I mean, we still will be able to play it together, just in a different fashion. The Ghost system sounds like it's close enough. It's better than what Sonic Superstars did. Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
That's why it's like, I want to play that with you guys via Steam Remote Play. It's the only way we're going to be able to do it. It's just online on my computer. And that shouldn't be the case, but here we are.
Yeah. But Sega said they don't want Sonic to be as good as Mario. They want to surpass him.
Yeah, good luck with that. Your next game is O.R.C.A exclusive. That immediately just killed it. DOA to a lot of people because they just flat out can't play it.
I'm just like, that's ambitious. But
yeah, especially trying to approach the Juggernaut.
That's ambitious, Sega. I'll give you that. But if that's the case, then you gotta give more money to your development teams and more time to code it, to fine tune it. You know why Nintendo don't release Mario games like all the time? Is because most of the time they're sitting there like, they're sitting there, fine-tooth picking like stuff, trying to make it a good experience. You need to do that with Sonic. I'm sorry. You need to do that with Sonic. The last time we had a brand new Mario game,
it might have been like 2 years ago, but it was like a 4-hour adventure. And before that, it was Mario Odyssey. So even longer.
Like, I'm being serious. Like, Sega's like, don't get me wrong. I really love the Sonic games that come out. But I won't deny the fact that most of them have been unpolished as heck.
Oh yeah.
And they really need
to hit or miss.
Hit or miss, yeah, especially with things. Like they really need to spend time to fix what's wrong with it, really go over a fine-tooth code. They need to treat Sonic like it's their baby.
And Kazakhana is. I mean, that's what made the most money for like over a decade. It's the only reason why they're still around. Then they were able to start experimenting with other titles like Yakuza, because that started to take off.
Like, you need to give it proper money management. That's stupid.
Yeah, it really is, because they know just how important Sonic has to be, because the reputation of the Hedgehog is wish-washy at best.
You need to give more money to your studio. You need to give more time to your studios. You need to have this stupid mentality, which I'm gonna sound like a Nintendo fanboy, but Nintendo literally doesn't release a game until it's ready. You know, most of the time. I'm saying most of the time.
Yeah,
I'm not counting Pokemon. I'm not counting Pokemon. That's entirely different.
Yeah, well, Pokemon's a whole different can of worms because of the companies involved. Nintendo's really
that's a totally different can of worms there. Nintendo doesn't release games until they're absolutely ready, and they've been known to sit on games that are ready for a long time. Heck, Tears of the Kingdom was ready a year ago, but they spent a year of it trying to fine-tooth comb it and everything else.
Yeah, I mean, it helped for the most part, because most of the big game-breaking glitches that were in Breath of the Wild, they did patch. And even then, it's like, for the most part, the game is a lot more sound. It has a lot going on for it. There's no refusing that breaks the game in half.
They let
way more balanced.
They let the Mario Wonder team do whatever they want. Give whatever ideas they wanted to implement, to kind of experiment with what would be fun and whatnot. They gave them as much time as they want. Didn't give them a deadline or nothing to make something.
Which is
Sega needs to start doing that with Sonic.
To be fair, that's not just Sega. It's like every company needs to start doing that.
Every company needs it. You're right. If you want Sonic to be like Mario or surpass Mario, you need to start kind of taking better care of Sonic. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Not saying that they're doing a horrible job with Sonic, because recent games have been pretty good, I think Sonic Superstars is fine. I like it. I like, Sonic Frontiers. Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I played.
Okay, I didn't know
up
you
to-
hadn't started yet.
Yeah, I sat down and played like up to World 3 of it so far.
Okay, yeah, you played just about so far then.
Like Sonic Superstars is really fun. I like it. It's really, I mean, Knuckles is kind of a pain in the butt to play as, but other than that, yeah, like Sonic Superstars is a lot of fun. Sonic Frontiers was probably one of the better Sonic games I've played over the past several years, probably since Generations.
I've heard a lot of people who jumped off Sonic years ago because the quality of the games jumped back into Frontiers and loved it.
Yeah, and that's a step in the right direction, and I'm really happy about that. But the way how Sonic Frontiers was when it released, I honestly felt like it kind of could have used another year to develop a little bit better to kind of fix, especially with the pop-in problem.
Oh god, the poppin', yeah, that's the worst part.
Yeah.
And if you can literally just like make a PC mod just to fix that within like a handful of weeks, that shows. Like you just give them a little more time, they probably could have figured out something with the engine.
And like I said, not saying the Sonic Frontiers is a bad game, because I absolutely love the game. If I had to give it a score, I would have given it a 9 out of 10. That's how much I liked it. But like I'm saying is like, if you want, going back to what I was saying before, if you want Sonic to be better than Mario, surpass him in a way, like your interview is saying, you need to give him more time, give him more money, give him more like love and like passion for the franchise. You need to give him more of that. You need to have the developers that are absolutely enthralled with the idea of making a Sonic game. You know, it was a good idea with how Mania was. Look how much Mania had whenever you brought that game out. That game was beloved
one
by
of the
almost
best-selling
everybody.
games in a long time.
Yeah, look how much Mania came out. When Mania came out, and everybody absolutely loved that game. I've never seen a single person say anything bad about Mania. And honest to gosh, like 10 out of 10 game for me. Mania was a 10 out of 10 game for me. Especially with a year of games that was 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
there was like multiple games that came out that year that was 10 out of 10. You know, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, all this other junk. Yeah, you know, Splatoon 2. All these games that came out that year were 10 out of 10s for me, and Sonic Mania was right there with it. You need to kind of, and that's because Sonic Mania was developed by people that absolutely loved this franchise, that had lots of ideas they can run around with, and everything else. You need to do that again.
They also didn't really have much of a deadline. Like,
Exactly.
It didn't sound like they were crunched. They just had a lot of time, because that started like years before it came out.
Yeah.
Because they were pitching a Sonic 3 and Knuckles like port, like how they did with Sonic 1, 2, and CD, but Sega said no to that and greenlit a brand new game instead. And since then, they were working on it. It was like 4 years.
Yeah. Which, you know, they just need to do that again. If they do that again, and every time afterwards, people would... I can guarantee you, Sonic would get out of the slump that he's in with the reviewers, especially.
Yeah, exactly. The Sonic was never good stigma can finally go away.
I'm so tired of it. I'm honestly so tired of hearing that stigma from your reviewers, because a lot of reviewers gave Sonic Superstars like 6 out of 10. I'm like, no, this game isn't even worth a 6 out of 10. It's like at best an 8 to me so far from what I played. I've only played like half the game, or not even half the game. But you know what I mean?
I heard that apparently IGN gave it a pretty good score. I think it was like 7 out of 10, but apparently it was a pretty horrible review no matter what.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, so I don't really know exactly how bad it was, but from what I hear, they definitely angered a lot of Sonic fans, which is nothing new for IGN.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I can guarantee you, if they did exactly what they did with Mania, I feel like they would get that stigma right. Especially with that, and then they would achieve the goal, ambition that they're trying to do, which is good. You know, it's good to have ambition. It's good to have a goal. It's good to have a sight with your franchise. It's good to have that, because that gives you the drive that you need to make a product better. And that's good. It's just, I'm just giving critiques. I'm not, you know, upset with anybody. I'm just giving critiques for what I can see as a customer of the products.
Yeah, because everyone sees the writing on the wall with a lot of these companies. This is the problem with AAA gaming as a whole right now.
I know.
It's not even just Sega. It's like,
stupid.
they definitely really accentuated it when they make a comment like we want to surpass like this Juggernaut franchise that we've been fighting for years when their games have never really sold nearly as much as Mario, even from day one.
Yeah.
The last time they saw the same level of success as Mario did was back in the 90s. It hasn't been the same since.
No, it hasn't. Which, you know, it's... I'm gonna be... I really hate this stigma with people going saying around it, but I kind of do agree with it. It's like if you give developers more time to make stuff that they're passionate about and make a good functioning game, I'd rather do a game that's made cheaply, respect with people in mind, you know, and allow them to spread their wings and whatnot, than have these AAA, you know, movie-like cinematic experiences all the time, because I can't stand that stuff anymore with games. That's why I don't really play games like Last of Us or God of War or anything like that, because I just don't care.
I want a game that doesn't require me to buy a $2,000 graphics card only to then just crank all the settings to low just to get the run.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of that, specifically, more or less. Every game nowadays is coming out more broken than ever. Yeah. It's been really bad. Like, this year's been one of the worst years for gaming when it comes to game releases day one, because they've been all broken. At least for the AAAs.
I didn't even realize what time it was.
Yeah.
Well, with that, this has been Matt's LP Adventures, and I want to thank you all for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah. What's the deal with day one patches?
What's the deal with day one patches? Why? It's like, what's the deal with the campaign of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 being over 200 gigs?
That's not surprising at this point. Alright, at least you gotta show I'm talking, so I'm just gonna pause and see my stupid stickers.
Yay, freshness when it talks over Splatoon 3 of the TED Talk.
Hey, no, that's probably one of the highlights of the Splatoon 3 section.
Hey, did I make it?
I love those kind of talks, to be fair.
Did I actually make it better for you? Did you guys win a lot more because
we were starting to get better games at some point here, so that's kind of the big deal too.
That's good at least. That's good at least. I'm sorry I couldn't play with you guys tonight, but I didn't realize how long that cutscene was going to go for.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, you see what the challenge is, because I don't think you have time to play it tomorrow on your own.
It's fine.
It's just R4 with Reefslider, so it's really nothing special.
Not tomorrow, because I start my part-time job tomorrow.
Yeah, that's why I say. Oh yeah, you never even mentioned anything to that in the community.
Oh yeah, I got a part-time job along with my full-time job that I have to do like once a week. Yeah, I got a part-time job. I have to clean a building. Like, the company owns a building, and they were gonna pay me like $55 a week to clean it for like 2 hours at most.
Yeah, which to be fair, that's good pay.
That's fine. For 2 hours, yeah, that's fine. And I just said, I might as well go ahead and do it. It won't take that long to do.
Yeah.
Especially since I asked I said, can I bring my wife with me and it might go by faster? And they said, yeah, you can. I was like, okay, good. So Amber's gonna help me and hopefully get it done faster, and then I don't have to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Close to my house. It's not too hard, so yeah, I start my part-time job after work tomorrow, so yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna head off right now because I got to get to bed. I just now realized what time it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for coming to my TED Talk about quality of video games.
And all poop.
But yeah. With that, for stuff that I was gonna do, I'll say what I was doing.
Yeah, you get your chance here.
I uploaded part of Mario Sunshine yesterday. It's the Blue Coins and Noki Bay episode. I won't have a video out tomorrow because I just didn't have time to. With everything going on with me, I haven't had time to do anything. Really. So, I'll get, hopefully next week, more episodes of Mario Sunshine out. And
Mahi moments.
Mahi moment, yeah.
Still happens, even in the new design.
I'm gonna try to get more Marios done this week. I'm also gonna try to get the Kirby VODs out, hopefully soon. I'm gonna try to get those edited up and released soon.
Oh my god, that lag. What just happened? God, that was confusing as heck.
But, yeah, this weekend I'm gonna be with Lester. I don't know if Amber's gonna stream it or not. She might. We're gonna do extra work. Yeah, we're gonna do extra work this weekend. But next weekend, I'll be coming back with Pikmin on Switch.
Oh my god.
We're gonna be playing Pikmin, and Lester and Ethan are gonna be laughing at me because I'm gonna squad wipe sometime.
No, I'm just gonna laugh.
I'll probably have like
screen. It's like, oh, I already began. You didn't even start yet.
I'll be laughing whenever I lose 60 Pikmin because they run into water by accident. I don't notice it because my trail of noticing things just kind of just goes poo poo.
We all do it at least on the first playthrough, so it's gonna happen.
Will I be able to 100% it before? Do you think I will be able to 100% it before my first playthrough?
It's not really a hard game to 100%.
Okay.
The only problem you're gonna have is maybe you'll be seeing how many ship parts you get per day, and that'll determine it. If you're only getting one per day, it'll be really close. But I doubt you're gonna be a one per day kind of person. You'll probably get 2, maybe 3 per day in a lot of situations. Maybe even 4 if you're lucky. Or just really know how to route things. If you know the multitask, then that game's for you. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm kind of good at multitasking. I just gotta remember everything that goes on in them.
Yep. So again, it's gonna really just depend when you get into the flow of it. You'll see.
But yeah, I wanted to play Pikmin because you guys love this franchise, and I think it would be funny to see me try playing it for the first time. Never playing a Pikmin game in my life, and
yeah. No, I can even teach you some of the cheese strats because you don't need yellow Pikmin for a good chunk of what the game expects you to use them for.
Yeah.
And there's one specific puzzle, like in the final area, you're supposed to use a bunch of candy pop buds, and you can actually just skip it. It's not even hard.
Yeah.
Just throw Pikmin. That's the skip.
Yeah, I kind of figured you guys will help me.
Need it.
Yeah, I see that Ethan said we'll help you out. Yeah, I kind of figured you guys would help me out. I wanted to do something that I figured you guys would like, and I think this is like the perfect game to do it because I know y'all like it. So.
Yep. Don't carry the mushroom.
Okay.
Your Pikmin will just... I'm not even kidding. Don't even try. Your Pikmin will clip under the floor. It happens to me way too many times. I just don't bother. I'll kill it and just leave it.
Alright. So with that, I will see you guys later. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you have a good one. Good luck tomorrow with the new part-time.
Yeah. It's just very different compared to other Nintendo games. I kind of figured.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you guys have a good night. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yep, you have a good one.
Alright. Bye, guys.
See ya. Okay, now he's gonna go post kicked up, use the best Pikmin. No, we all make mistakes in our first playthrough. I'm looking forward to seeing how he plays it, especially if he says he's a multitasker. If you're not a multitasker, Pikmin's a hard game. I've always said, but if you are good at doing multiple things at once, it's not very bad. It's kind of a relaxing game in some areas too. So, see how that goes next week. Oh god, oh my god. Oh boy, I didn't see the second one. I almost got the undercover, but then an S+ happened. Really? Love how half the time it's better for me to not even use the special because I'm just doing more with the Tetra dualies. Yeah, a lot of this map has not really been painted around here because we just keep on pushing him back to the base. That's actually kind of funny. One of those. Ooh, this is close in the corner. Good. Easy W. Man, that first hour is rough, and now we're starting to make up for all the losses. I kind of noticed that. It feels like half the time the challenges, we have a really strong start and kind of plateau halfway, or it's just a really bad start and then just like a straight up incline halfway through. Only died a couple times. Yeah, I only got 3 deaths myself, so we'll see what yours is as well, but I didn't feel like we were dying much. We were definitely slaying them more than they slayed us. Yeah, sure enough, you also got 3. Everyone got 3 deaths. That's kind of funny. Exact same. It's awakening my inner, like, dually main player. I always crap on the dualies trying to fight them, like how hard they hurt to fight, and I'm becoming what I hate the most. The story is starting to become full circle here. You become your worst enemy. Ah, nothing but dualies. Variety over there, at least. Everyone has a different weapon on their side. Alright, I'll give you all booey up at once. I haven't been booyahing all that much in the game since it's me moving my hand off the main buttons. Good, I was having a feeling someone would finish them off. Thermal ink in this challenge? That just feels like a waste. What are you gonna do with thermal ink? It kind of sucks. Like, that ability is like a cool thing in concept, but it just doesn't do much. It really doesn't. Like, you see some people behind walls if you hit them a little bit with your ink, but most of the time that just doesn't really matter. I've tried it for a bit, and I was wanting to like it more than I have. It's kind of hard to use in so many situations. That would be really good for something like a Splatoon, but really it's only great on the mobs. I ran into his shots like a moron. That was stupid. I tried to do the dodge roll so I can actually, you know, hit him a little bit better, but yeah, it didn't happen. Sometimes just be that way. Man, I'm going in hard right now with these Tetris. Oh my god. I am becoming the worst enemy. Sorry, my new main weapon arc here, I see. That was an insane game. I think I only died like, what, 2-3 times, and I just slayed them all. That was a good one. So please tell me we won after all that. What happened? I did my part. What happened? I don't know what happened there, seriously. I didn't even see them moving towards mid by the end. And I fail when you do good. Only to still lose. Yeah, I was right, I barely died. 2. Nothing. 10 reaps is a lot, holy crap. Yeah, it's like, I honestly don't even know how we would have lost that outside of the other Tetra Duel really not doing much. Or the rest of us were doing good. So that was, I guess, a really good last second sneaky push. Oh, we have like another half an hour of this event, so we'll see where our power is by the end. I don't think we're getting top 50, but it doesn't really matter. We got our wins, so that's all that really mattered at the end. I gotta record the video for tomorrow too, but man, I know it's gonna be a little more stressful because I got some other stuff I gotta take care of beforehand. So I don't know when I'm gonna get around to it because it starts at 2. I had a feeling. I had like no health. I go to the next one. It's not gonna be a big deal. There's I think I said earlier, there's another challenge that's gonna happen like a week from now. I think it's like next Saturday. Dual dynamic duos. It's just a repeat challenge. We've had it before, it's just different maps this time. And this time it's better maps than the last time they did the challenge. Like, this was one of them. Brinewater Springs on tower control. It's kind of a small map, so definitely a lot of lockouts happen within like a minute. And then the other one was Hammerhead. Hammerhead Bridge also was known for a lot of lockouts. They were both like very like small / linear maps. This time the new ones. They're both the new ones. They're big open maps. It's like, why couldn't we have maps like this like what, 4 months ago, whenever it was last? I don't remember. During the last season, so it's during the summer. That one I'm probably just gonna be playing on my own time. But I'm not making a video of it. It's just no point. We've already done it. It's the same exact thing. It's different. I've said that before on the channel too. We've had like repeat events. I might like stream them if anything, but other than that, they're not getting videos. That's gonna be a skip. I had a feeling. The one time undercover's better than the Tetris. Just because I didn't have a good vantage point to get past the shield. man. And the roll of the dually, too. Like, the lag from the roll is what got me killed there. I didn't have any time to pop my reef. Going this way. Oh, God, I didn't even see the... I thought that was the blaster for a minute. I didn't realize it's undercover again. That undercover's been wrecking, dude. God, man. I was like, I really do not like this map for Turf War. It's not bad for the other modes. Like, I like it in Splats. Tower's okay. Rainmaker's fine. Clan Blitz is honestly pretty okay, too. It's just Turf War is really bad for this map. Turf War just has so many lockout problems. There's really not much you can do. Which is ironic. I say it's not as bad in Splat Zones, but... long-range weapons, they do pretty well in this mode, and I play Splatling, so... for me, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, if they had a Splatling that had a reef right now, then this would be free. No problems. Nothing but rage. Yeah, their undercover got 15 and 2. Dear God, that's an undercover main. The rare breed. You don't really see many of them. Yeah, we got our win, so at this point we're just playing it just to see where our power can be at this point, and just to play the event. So, at this point, it doesn't really matter as much. And that's all that really, you know, I guess mattered. Lack of a better term here. Now, I'm probably going to use this time that the files are going to take to remux from this stream, probably to finish my video I was working on before. So I was working on the Luigi Galaxy part. But I'm not a competitive team. If we're a competitive team with this loadout, I don't think we're winning a tournament. I would not mind trying to play against like a competitive team on a competitive team. Like, I wouldn't mind trying on that front, but man, this is definitely not how you would do it. One, everyone needs to be in the same call. We need proper... okay. Number 2, don't have a Mahi moment. You can't even finish point 1 before a Mahi moment happens. Need to all be like a call for proper call-outs. For 2, we definitely need better coordination instead of driving off the edge. For 3, pick better weapons. And build around it. It's like... I don't see... oh, and 4, no disconnects. Man, no wonder why this is not a competitive team. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're all failing all 4 points here. Yeah, well, you know, it's fitting. 4 points for 4 players. None of you listened. And there's why this competitive team is canceled. Everyone put on a handicap. That's how we win. Everyone play with inverted colors, stick controls. Your mother gets the controller instead of you. We need all the handicaps. Play it upside down. And while you're at it, flip the controller upside down. It's like every handicap, just pile them on. Like, I watched a video from, I believe from Alana. I might have to go see if I can find it between games. It was pretty entertaining. Her and like a bunch of other like content creators, like her friends, like they played against Starburst, which is known as one of the best competitive teams in the North America region. And the only way they could win a game is by like handicapping them hard and then going the turf war. So if we were fighting a proper competitive team in this, we need kind of the same thing to happen. Yeah, play blind. Just get the blindfolds on. Is it possible to beat Splatoon 3 in a multiplayer game while blindfolded? Probably, just gotta have good teammates. Ironically, I would actually probably want to play that with stick controls. I never play with stick, because it's just not my thing. But I feel for that kind of challenge, it's almost required, because you won't be able to see where you're going, therefore the aim constantly changing your angle would make it really hard. Yeah, I'm dead. That was a really fast respawn. I'm coming right back now. Stay alive, Stevie. Lahey moment. Just when I got my reef, too. Come on, Umbreon. Fortunate. Thankfully, I'm a duelist, so I can just dodge. And then immediately die. Sure. Mahia moment in a different way. Okay, sure, that didn't look like it was gonna hit, but alright. Sometimes it's just that deceptive. Got you. Oh my gosh, that was close. And unfortunately I died. It wouldn't have mattered. Saw us in danger. I was like, maybe I can push it back. And I saw danger on our side. Like, maybe not. Not that great. I'm gonna hit pause for a second because I'm gonna refill my ticket. But we still got another 20 minutes going to the end of it. And I will wait a little bit past just to see our totals. Even though, like I said, I don't think we're getting top 50. So we won't be able to actually see us in the leaderboard, but that's fine. Again, we got our wins. That's really all that matters. It's kind of a hard challenge because of all the back and forth. And it's Turf War, so 10 seconds is all that really matters, unfortunately, at times. Which is kind of the way of Turf. Come on, Marigold. Play your funky tune like you did during Splatoon. I missed the song already. I really don't understand why they couldn't add those songs to the jukebox now. It's just... why? Maybe in the next update, but it's just like I feel like that should have been added now. It would just make more sense, like how they did in the last Splatfest. There we go. More money. I haven't even checked my shops for today. I'll be doing that after all this is done, because I can do my dailies while I wait for the results. Like, this is a lot of money. But that 300,000 could be spent in like 5 minutes. No joke. I've even done it on stream before. It's like, here we go. We got like 250K. And I went down to like probably 25K. Like, if there's good stuff in the shop, in the Qatar, then you're broke. One thing kind of sucks in this challenge specifically, we really don't have any range. Like, the biggest range we have in a lot of, like, team builds is either Dreadringer or the... oh god, careful. Dreadringer or the S-Blast. And S-Blast is kind of a 50-50 on that front, if it's effective or not. Of how, you know, the reefs work. Very close. I thought I was gonna die from the auto bomb. Oh boy. Yep. Don't know about this one, Chief. Go away. Good. If you know how to time a reef, then this is actually safe, and this is actually kind of helping in terms of me fighting Reefslider weapons to get their timing a little bit better. Like, that's the nice thing I like about these special challenges, that because everyone's using it, you get a better feeling of how the special works as a whole. So now you can take this knowledge into other modes. Like right there, I took a little bit of damage, and the splash damage alone was enough to kill. So I gotta get away faster. Ah, let him go. Teammates chasing. God, I was on a mosh pit there. Alright, keep that push going, and I think we might get it. I'm gonna go to mid and be safer than jump into the enemy base. Gotcha. Nice. And the Autobomb came back to say hi. I think that's a win. Yeah, easy win. No questions there. I wonder if I could check what's in my shop today by just looking at my Splatoon 3 seed. I could probably just check from here. I can't remember. Does it count as Thursday or Friday on this? I think it counts as Friday because I ain't in that. No, it's still on Thursday. Never mind. It's still Thursdays. Backwards cap. I think I need one more star on that, so I might be getting that, which is a good 200k. So if that's true, told you I could spend money like crazy. Nothing else here. It's jumping out. Oh, cream high tops are back in. I've upgraded those things years ago. Retro fresh fish stall. This thing looks cursed. When we are done with this challenge, if that's in the shop, I am showing that. I probably don't have it, so I'm buying it. That thing looks cursed looking. Nice. Hit him with the Reefslider moment. I'm noticing some of these dualies, they're not doing the dodge roll, which is definitely a problem. You need to be doing dodge rolls a lot as dualies, not just for dodging attacks, but get a better aim. If you're just paying, it doesn't matter. But in combat, it will. So that one man, their Dark Tetra, yeah, he's kind of a free target. Case in point, free target. Dude, I tried to jump, it just wouldn't let me jump for whatever reason. Probably because I did the dodge roll. Oh, Dreadringer. Got me. That's a really good, like, push in their base, to be fair. So that was a good amount of damage. That's fine, I'm just kind of farming. Oh god, this is scary. In between two reefs, don't know what's the safe spot. Good luck. You needed it. You needed the luck. Oh, come on, man. That's a Reefslider moment. The startup lag, man. The startup lag. I think we still got that. It was getting closer near the end, but I think we still won, so it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, definitely won that. Easy W. Think you're warning right for the ended? Probably. I think that pretty much put him in danger based on that paint. Ooh, more quick respawn. I can always use more of that. I need some more special saber. I'm looking forward to extra work this week and giving me more chunks because I have almost no chunks of special saber and I need to kind of build back up the stock. I also haven't played Sand Run a little while, for about maybe 2 weeks worth, something like that. I've been busy with some of the other events. I just haven't been playing the Salmon Run rotations when they've been available. Oh, I guess that's a lie. I played the random weapon rotation. That's about it. That happened last week. That one was a fun one. Got a badge. Nice. I guess that was your first star badge? Because I don't think you play as Dappers much. And if that's the case, nice license. If not, nice sticker. Never played the weapons. Okay, so that is probably the license. Like, I like these. Like, they're fun weapons. It's just, they're definitely things you want to pair some longer range. Like, a lot of these weapons have Reefslider. A lot of them are short range. That's the only problem. So in this mode, it really does show. But they're still fun, especially in Turf War, because I feel like this special is a lot more designed for Turf War because of how good it paints. It's modern day Splashdown without much of a weakness compared to Splashdown, but it has almost the same amount of negatives as Splashdown did from Splatoon 2. It's saying a lot. It's like a weird, oh god. It's like a weird situation. At least Splashdown was able to destroy bombs, so when you actually did it correctly, you were able to destroy bombs around your vicinity and wouldn't instantly die, unlike Reefsliders. They can't do that for whatever reason. I don't know why at this point that hasn't been, you know, changed. He won the battle. Okay, that was like the goofiest exchange. I thought I was gonna go with my reef. Activate like half a second later. Therefore, I thought it'd work. Apparently, no. got him. That was a little too back and forth. God help! No, Squeak God was able to save me there. I was just dead from the beginning. Yeah, they got this, unfortunate. Turf war moment happened last 10 seconds. That's unfortunate. We literally pinned them in the base at like the 30-second mark, 10-second mark they did back. That's unfortunate. And turf war. Like, I'm glad the challenge ends in like another 4 minutes, because I've had my fill of turf war. I usually only play for like an hour or 2 tops before I'm getting a little tired of it. So I don't know how I can stream like Splatfest for like 5 hours. Probably because I'm playing with a lot more people, that's why. Turf wars are like, I need something in the background. It's like a distraction, because play it for a while on your own, it's just like, eh. Not very much going on. Alright, final game, because I believe after this we're not going to have enough time for another one, so this is going to be our final game. Like, I was getting a lot better with the Dark Tetra Dualies at least as well, because I played a lot of these this event. I already know, like, the weapons in my head what I'm going to be picking for the video. Because I know I'm going to be playing every single weapon, except probably Dapper Dualies, because Dapper and Dark Tetras are essentially the same kind of weapon. They do about the same amount of damage, just one has a little less range. So probably off for the Dark Tetras in its place. However, yeah, besides that, it's 5 weapons of 6. And I'll get to play as one as every class, essentially. I always try to do that. If we have multiple weapons to choose from, but it's only a handful, then I'll try to play every weapon. If not, then most of them. For these videos, specifically. Because that's also a challenge on its own, too. It's just trying to play weapons you're normally not that good with. Oh, I didn't even know there was a mine there. I didn't even hear it go off. It was that chaotic. Dang, he's fast. He's just zipping and zooming. He doesn't even have swim speed. I will say, this has really helped in this challenge to have quick super jump as my main. Just getting back in the action fast like that, that's worth a main slot. Like, quick super jump is like one of the best abilities in Splatoon 3. Like, if I had to say top 5 abilities, it was probably Last Ditch Effort, Comeback, Quick Super Jump, Swim Speed, and Stealth Jump. Like, all of those are super crucial in this game for like one reason or another. That's why you see most of my builds run like some, if not all, of those abilities in some fashion. I knew I was gonna die, so hopefully the auto bomb does something. Probably jump right back to that same spot. Oh god. Either go forward and die or go backwards and die. Pick a death. Yeah, it's looking like a bad problem right now. Yep, Reefslider moment. I barely had enough time, and even then, I don't think it would have mattered. Ah, the wipe. There it is. GG's. They're literally on our front door. There's literally no way to survive that, even if I tried to super jump. It was too close. This mode has also taught us why we need maps that are bigger than a Tetris block. Like this map, too tiny. Like, that alone, that push I did probably gave us 10 points more ink. And that's still not enough. Like, if I didn't do that, it'd probably be like 27. That's how small this map is. Like, I want to compare the two now. I don't know if I can get an accurate read of Mahi's comparison. Hang on. Mahi, Splatoon 3. And I'm going to pull up Brine Water and see which one of these has more, like, square foot of, like, inking. But that's it. Let's see. Layout. Perspective. What about ink? Like, there's a thing, I think, on Inkopedia that tells you amount of ink they can cover. Trying to see. I mean, I got time to kill anyway, so it don't matter. There's my badge. All right, let me go shopping. Okay, here we go. Total area from Rhymewater Springs is 2,045 points. Mahi Mahi now is 2,244. Doesn't sound like much, but that's a lot. That's like 200 points more of ink is a lot. That's a whole special. That's a whole dang special. That is saying a lot. Okay, this shop is not the same as I was seeing on my thing. Maybe it's Friday's actual loadout. Either way, I'm still missing some things here. My shop information on my seed website doesn't give me the same stuff for whatever reason in shops. I don't know why. Like what I see in one of my shops, I'm gonna like show you guys here in a feed. Just gotta make sure the browser cam's set up correctly. Because every time I load up Chrome, it doesn't load it correctly. So I gotta do it manually. There you go. So what I'm seeing here that's I thought in the shop was this thing. Retro Fresh Fish Doll. Let me zoom it in so you guys can see it better. This thing. What is that? That is cursed. What is that face? What is that face? It makes me disturbed. This is what I thought was in my shop today, and it ain't there. And in some ways, I'm kind of glad. So I want to see something. Let me jump. Maybe it's Wednesday? We're still on Wednesday, technically? No, we're not. A Friday? No, we're not on Friday. So see, this is what I don't understand. My seed listing for shops just doesn't add up because all this stuff is not available, no matter what the day I pick. So I never go by this. The seed listing for shops is useless to me. For whatever reason, it's just not accurate. I know it's like this. I gotta update the profile thing. So that's like, you didn't even say here. May not be 100% accurate, at least for last slap, but the whole thing's not accurate, so I just don't use this. Everything else is accurate, except for the shops. It's just a pain to get set up. I'll just manually check it. Nothing else is really catching my fancy. Got no more Splatoon money. This is always why I'm playing with money tickets, because you always need more money. Always. No matter what the situation. Oh, the reason why is because this is a different ability. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, let's go to alternate real quick. I'm gonna do my daily here. Yeah, that was fun. Definitely had its moments when it comes to like the certain map sizes, but it's like Brine Water is Brine Water. It always has like issues when it comes to the size being too small there for your pin and base. I'm not surprised there. All the games of Mahi I really enjoyed though. Like the new Mahi, I swear, they did so much to it. I really liked what they did with the new map. Well, the new design of the old map, I should say. It's much better. It really is. But yeah, that's it. That's it for challenge. Now we're gonna wait about 10 minutes just for the results. Again, I don't think we made it to top 50, but we got our wins in, so we got the shell token. That's all that really matters. And happy birthday to that man. Or woman. I didn't really pay attention to which one it was. Kind of ran by a little too fast. Okay, woman. Happy birthday. I don't even know you. We didn't make top 50. Yeah, it was rough. But now I'm gonna play it again tomorrow, so I might have a better time during like my own recordings, and I'll see. I've been consistently making to at least top 50 when I been recording the videos, but it seems like to get in the top 50 is just much easier by yourself than in teams. It's just always in teams. It's much harder to get like a higher score for whatever reason. Probably because of the other teams you're playing with are just really good. So the balancing of it is just much harder. I feel like that's probably why. It's really hard to exactly know without just understanding fully how the scoring system works. Like, no one really understands it fully. We have ideas about it, but not like confirmed fact. And one day, I'm going to play more of this card game because I'm still at, like, the first level against Baby Jelly. Played it, like, once. Didn't really win. I have, like, all these people to still play against. And more. I will eventually play that. I just haven't had the chance. You have off a decent time? I mean, hey, you play more tomorrow. That's a good thing. That's for sure. I was wondering if you had a post. As Bonnie, of course, for Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah, I guess I can do some housekeeping while we're waiting, because we're just gonna be walking around, just kind of killing time at this point, because the results don't come in for a little bit. To mention some kind of stuff, I'll talk about the Splatoon stuff now, because I'm in the game, be faster to do it. For videos, it's not gonna show in here, but there's gonna be a challenge coming up. Duel of Daniac duels, we're skipping it. I'm also not going to do the tournament test run stuff, Japan. Like, there's a tournament qualifier, Japan as well, not too long. It's Surf War. We've done it before. I didn't sleep one night, so I actually got to cover one of these, but it's the same every time, so I'm not going to cover those. But the next one coming up, I'm also not going to cover on the channel. Done it before. It's the same thing, except with different maps, so I'm going to be skipping on that. But, however, we're not going to be skipping on this one. This Saturday, come on back, starting around 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll be streaming the extra work happening in Splatoon 3. So this time we got Spawning Grounds with .52 gal, Platana Wiper, Flings a Roller, and the Tri-Stringer. We don't know about the specific waves just yet, nor do we know about their specials per weapon. Don't know much yet about this, outside of what, is here in the game. Actually, wait a minute. Nope, never mind. Hang on. Nope. We do know. We actually know about the specials per gun. I'm not going to say it myself. If people want to know, I will share this, and you can check on your own discretion. But some people want to go in this event fully blind and learn it themselves. If you want to see what this extra work entails, spoilers warned, but right now, people have already gotten the information. I post a link in the chat if people want to see it there. We already have the waves, the specials, all that. Which for me, I do like look at the stuff ahead of time. It helped me prepare. But we'll be streaming this on Saturday. Been playing this for quite some time. But that's it for Splatoon-based stuff. In terms of other things, next week we actually start proper projects. No more Halloween, which means the lights are back on. It's nice for me. But that's not the only thing that's been changed now. We got Luigi going on. Finally, after it's been 3,000 years. But he's finally back to making Let's Play videos. The Splatoon stuff, to be fair with these challenges, they've been a good padding style videos for my channel. And I'd rather do quality over quantity. So I don't just want to pump out videos before they're ready. And if I don't really think they're good yet, like, I don't want to push it. So even though it took longer than I would like, and this is not actually what I planned on launching, like, Super Luigi Galaxy was not actually planned. This is a playthrough that happened because I needed something now. Like, I wanted to do something that wouldn't take me a year. I'm not even kidding. I'm still actively recording a different game. I have, like, 10 videos of that done, 2 edited, and it's nowhere near done. It is not even close. So that series I put on the back burner. So, need something a little bit easier to record, for my sake as well, and Super Luigi Galaxy came to be. It kind of fits because I played that game years ago with Super Mario Galaxy, and I even streamed the Super Luigi Galaxy stuff, so I've played it before a handful of times on the internet, but there's some new information now I have in my hands, and I got a new version of the game to look at, and hey, I'm definitely going to be looking at it a lot. Like, tomorrow's going to really show why this series took a little bit more time than I was anticipating to get done, because there's a lot more stuff to show than just what you would expect. So yeah, that I'm glad to be finally back on a proper, like, video format for a while. Like, that's gonna be going on for probably next, like, what, 3 months, something like that, 2-3 months. It's a pretty meaty game, so check it out if you haven't already. That's been a lot of fun so far to put together, and I still have a lot more to go. Up to this point, if you know the game, I've recorded up past the bedroom. I just unlocked the 5th dome. So that's where I'm at in recordings, and that is about, what, 16-ish videos? I got a lot done so far, but there's still more to do, and that's the plan. So I'm glad to be back making videos on that front. You know what, while I'm sitting here, I might as well remix those funny clips from tonight, because I'm just going to be sitting here waiting for nothing. I might as well do work while I sit here waiting for nothing. But yeah, that's all the stuff I got, essentially. Normally this is where I let other people talk, but alone. I'm alone. So there's why that's not happening. Hey, Matt said his thing. He's coming back next week then. More Pikmin stuff. Well, starting with Pikmin. I gotta play that version of the game, because I've heard mixed things about the Switch version as someone who's played the Wii one, personally. It's only just because the control screen is like Pikmin 4, and that's kind of the thing that worries me a bit, because I don't like the control screen all that much for Pikmin 4. Compared to Pikmin 3, like, it took me time to get used to. I'm used to it now, but I like the freeform movement like I have in a game like this. I love that. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like that translated past Pikmin 3 Deluxe for whatever reason. Because it was the perfect control scheme. It really was. The pointer control is the perfect control scheme, in my opinion. It's so good. Proper RTS control on like on a computer. So sadly, that's not in the Pikmin 1 and 2 Deluxe one I heard. It's like Pikmin 4 control. So it's a little more finicky. But I'll get used to it when I play it. I'm gonna test out Pikmin when it gets to it. These ain't different from Wii. Yeah, like I said, I heard the controls are different. It's not the same kind of pointer control from Pikmin 3 Deluxe. It's more like the Pikmin 4 motion control, so it doesn't have the same pointer functionality from what I've heard. In fact, I think you have to like do like a button input combo just to activate motion. Like, I've heard weird things about the controls, at least in terms of motion controls. If you're playing with standard button controls, it plays like GameCube, which is still perfectly fine. Those games were designed for that control scheme in mind you. Doesn't really matter. But for me, it's kind of a bummer it doesn't have Pikmin 3 Deluxe controls, because I love those controls. They're great. But yeah, I want to play it soon enough. I might even do the same before you guys around the stream it, just to see how it plays for myself on Switch. I mean, I still have the game. It's sealed behind me on the bookshelf. I wanted to play it for a bit. It's just been busy with so many other things. Trying to launch a new playthrough for one, kind of keeps you occupied. And I still want to play other games too, like all the other releases that came out right now. Sonic Superstars, Mario Wonder. I still get around to the Sonic Frontiers update, so everything be packed. It's a very busy season. We got Mario RPG's remake coming out in like 2 weeks. Pokemon DLC coming out in like a month. Everything happening at once still. Still a lot of releases, still a lot to catch up on. It is, honestly, it is too much. I kind of hope going into next year, with January or February, maybe both, things slow down for a little bit just so we have time to catch up. It's been that busy. That busy on a release schedule. Kind of would like a breather. And there's other games I've wanted to play just for a while on the back burner that I started, but still haven't finished. Probably restarting Bayonetta 3, because I started that, played it for like a month, and then dropped it. I'm only in like 4 hours worth of the game, something like that. Maybe like, I think it's a past chapter 3, so it's not far in. I might have to restart, because I just remember nothing about the plot so far. And that's a game you need to pay attention to plot. So stuff like that's my problem. And Tears of the Kingdom's the same boat. Another Code remake in January. I didn't even know that's a thing for that month, but I haven't been following what's coming out after like this year so far, so it's also fair on my front. It's 1 more minute. It can't come fast enough, because after this I do have to at least wrap up what I'm doing and then get to sleep earlier here, because I got some work early in the morning to take care of. But yeah, this was fun. I gotta record this tomorrow. I already have an idea of some of the weapons I'm gonna be picking, which helps. We'll see how this works, but I'm probably gonna say, at least for this challenge, I'm probably gonna get this video up on Saturday along with the stream. I'll put them out, simultaneously. The challenge video will go out probably noon, and then the stream itself, the highlight of this part, will be probably 3 o'clock on the same day. So that way I can just like link to it like I did last time. So that's at least a tentative plan on that front. And we got a Twitch highlight reel coming out on Sunday, which is a meter. To fact check that again, let me see here. Yeah, here it is. It is 24 minutes and 58 seconds. So, just round it up to 25 minutes. It's a long one, but we had a lot of moments happening, like all the time. Very specific playthroughs. Left 4 Dead. So that alone kind of like bumped us up. Like, I'd say more than double the amount of clips this time. It was kind of insane. And that's where I thought we would be placed, but that is fine by me. I don't really care about my placement on this. You don't get anything for the placements outside of like a badge. And that's after you get one of the trophies. But once you do it once, it actually doesn't matter anymore. It really doesn't. So, getting our wins was all I really cared about there, and we got them. So I'm happy with that front at least. But that is gonna do it. Thanks to everyone who came out. This was a long one, about 5 hours. Actually, a little over 5 hours because of the results. But it was still a fun time. Again, the challenge here was kind of rough in the beginning, but we picked up pace halfway through, and it was pretty solid. And Rando was fun, as always. I always expect crazy things for Sonic Adventure 2 Randomizer. Probably do another one of those some point in the near future. Probably not like another year from now. Yeah, maybe a little bit sooner than that. Maybe a few months at the most. But that's going to do it for tonight. So, thanks to everyone who came out. And remember, we'll be back here one more time this week on Saturday for extra work. Because overtime, you never get a break. Get back to work. I'm going to rest before my next shift. Thank you all for coming out, and I'll see you back here on Saturday. Take care and have a good night, guys.